In the year 1997, the future is in chaos and turmoil. Mankind is on the brink of extinction. Brave survivors band together and build a time displacement apparatus to receive a signal from a parallel future. This transmission is the Wundercast.
There's one team that kicks ass. They're assembled. They're the Wundercast. Never back down from the brass. Always start first. Never finish last. Had a max speed. Bit too fast. Oh no, they're out of gas. It's okay there. Just a podcast. They're the greatest. We're the Wundercast.
Welcome to the Wundercast, the official podcast of Wunda Halloweenathon and of Wundablog.com. I am your host, Steven.
The ghost host with the most.
Your name again?
No,
Okay.
I remembered my name. And today is a very special day. Today is called Scare the Kids. And we have a very special commentary track for today. We have a full crew here today. We have in the secondary host position today, the Triple Crown champion of the Wundercast, the they of theys, D-Rock in the house.
What up?
Non-binary champ, 2 Trials of Trivia championships. Unbeatable.
I'm the Wunda belt collector.
And are you feeling goosebumps today, D-Rock?
I got a little bit of like the Rock and get the goosebumps on camera. I'm interested to see what we have here. I mean, I watched it already, but when I was a kid, the Goosebumps books were like probably the first books I ever read for like pleasure, not for school. So, and I read a bunch of them, but I don't think I ever read this one. So I'm interested to see what goes bump in the night with the goosebump in the night.
And next up, we have the original Trials of Trivia champion, Mr. J, who helped guide us to this magical Goosebumps special to do commentary track on. How you doing, Mr. J?
Good, Mr. J Freeze.
Whoa. Okay, I'm back.
Did you get hit by Mr. Freeze, bro?
I did get hit by Mr. Freeze Ray.
Yeah, we're recording this episode over Zoom, so any technical difficulties, blame it on Bill Gates.
Definitely.
Mr. J, are you hyped to see the chosen one in this episode?
Let's go.
Goosebumps?
Goosebumps all the way.
He's wearing a Goosebumps shirt. He's rocking his
Rocking the
Goosebumps pride.
Goosebumps. I'm actually gonna watch it on DVD.
Whoa, this guy's not clicking on Netflix like me and D-Rock. He's got physical media. Watch out.
So, hey, that complicates the transition between episodes a little bit.
That's his
Why?
problem.
Does it?
That's not mine.
What?
Because we're gonna go straight into the next episode, and
No,
he's gonna
well,
roll credits.
there's credits. We're gonna stop. We'll reconnect. You know.
Okay, yeah.
I
I mean,
think-
if we
I think
stop
this
and
one-
start again, then it's fine. Yeah, we can do it that way.
I don't think this one starts and stops. I think it just keeps going also. Like,
Yeah,
when they
but
put-
it shows you all of the credits, and Netflix doesn't show you all the credits.
We'll
No, but
figure
I'm
it
saying
out.
like I don't
It'll
think it
be
stops
okay.
halfway. I think it's both
Oh,
episodes
it's
are
just
connected.
the whole episode?
I think it's both episodes connected.
Oh.
That's madness. Okay, you have
That
to
is-
press pause. We will see.
We will
We'll
press
cross
pause.
that bridge once we get there, but we still have yet to introduce the most goosebumpulated member of the team.
Hey, is the computer joining in the conversation? Beep. You hear that?
That was just a momentary beep. I'm sorry for such technicalities.
Would you like some sort of desk?
The cohortress is here. Sure, I'll take a desk.
This whole time.
Well, if you weren't playing your video game,
No. The desk is
you
literally
could have
right
provided
here.
a desk.
Those who do not ask for help do not receive it.
We are definitely not cutting this out.
This is
Yeah.
so, as you can see, the witchy vibes are in effect.
That is, you know what? Sexist.
That's sexist.
Boo.
To
Boo.
call you a witch?
Boo.
It's Halloween-a-thon. That's a compliment around these parts for Halloween-a-thon.
We rewatched Hocus Pocus last night. And I realizing how I can quote like half that movie. I was like, man, I've watched this a few times now.
Yeah.
Thing star mangy feline.
Okay, I think we're ready now.
You ready now? You got it?
I guess. Yeah.
Well, except that George is gone.
Hold on, I think I was waiting so long, my TV turned off.
No.
It seems that my power cable keeps coming undone.
Oh.
Gotta keep that cursor moving, man.
You want this power cable instead?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut this part out.
No.
Put a commercial here.
Well, hello, it's Effie, and I'm here speaking on behalf of the Wundacast, that you can find it at Wundacast, and I know they love Effie, and I love Halloween. Not only do I love Halloween, I love what Wunda Halloween-a-thon is this October. They've got a movie theme for each day, including things like Pumpkin Pride, The Final Girls, LGBTQ, and Halloween. So come on, check it out. Open your ears to the at Wundacast and check out hashtag Wunda Halloween-a-thon. That's at Wundacast, Vundacast, and I'm Effie, EFFY, electric, fantastic, and fuck you.
And we're back. We are about to watch what is located on Netflix and designated as a Goosebumps special, aka season 5. This is one of the last things that the 1998 Goosebumps TV show produced in a special form. This is the third part of the Night of the Living Dummy saga. Of course, everyone knows Slappy, the key dummy in the Night of the Living Dummy saga. I'll just start it. Okay.
Why do you look at me as you're explaining it?
Because I can tell if you're I can tell with your visual cue.
I know there
whether
actually was no visual
I'm
cue.
an idiot or not.
I was no visual. I was literally listening to what you were saying.
Yeah, and I felt dumb saying it out loud. So let's start the episode.
So
press play?
Trivia.
No, I'm gonna give trivia as the episode goes. Let's go.
All right.
If you'd like to join us and sync up your Goosebumps for commentary, we are going to press play in 3, 2, fun, boom.
Hello, I'm R.L. Stein.
Okay, you need to turn down.
Already, George.
George is already totally different than us.
No, George.
Wait, I'm ahead of you?
Yeah, experience is already
goes
totally
straight
different.
to
What's up, everybody? This is Jason David Frank, the Green Ranger. You're listening to Wundacast.
And we're back. And we are ready to begin. So everyone should cue up their Goosebumps. You guys will get to jam out to the intro song by yourself, in the privacy of your own time. We're starting off with the opening image of R.L. Stein as a dummy. And we're going straight to the sweet content of this show. We are going to start in 3, 2, fun, boom. D-Rock, turn down your TV a little bit.
Really, if you're R.L. Stein, what is today's story? It's Night of the Living
So we start off in a very meta way with R.L. Stein
You're
meeting
right.
himself
You know what I heard?
in dummy form.
Does he even write these books?
Well, you don't think R.L. Stein wrote all these awesome books himself?
I
You think
heard
he has
that he has
ghostwriters?
ghostwriters at this point. At
You
that
think
point.
someone could ghostwrite the fucking genius of fucking R.L. fucking Stein?
Am I spreading
Huh?
falsitudes? Is that what's happening?
You think that this fucking episode where fucking R.L. Stein fucking put his face?
Are you putting just that many
God.
curse words to just
So many fucks.
for adults? Is that what you're doing, or are you just that committed to defending R.L. Stein?
Both?
Okay, got it.
You don't think that
You don't think?
that R.L. Stein, if you put his face in front of the episode, that he created every fucking molecule of thought in this profound work?
Oh,
I don't know if that was English, but sure.
I'm sure he invented the concept of the Night of the Living Dummy,
Dummy.
but like I wouldn't be surprised if he had help with other creative aspects of the story.
Well, I just heard because there just got to be so many that he didn't
right.
author all of them. Like he kind of became like sort of the
Well,
head, the creator of a show.
As a kid, I remember the Choose Your Own Adventure Goosebumps.
Yes.
Oh,
were the ones where people were
I
like,
remember those.
R.L. Stein didn't write this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Which I understand because it's probably like super annoying to write a Choose Your Own Adventure.
Yeah, for real.
Also, who cares which version? And also, those books kind of like suck the most because you would like start reading one and then either you'd like finish it in like half a second.
Yeah.
Because you'd get like straight to like the horrible ending.
Yeah.
And then you'd have to go back and, like figure out how to not be in a horrible ending that ended the book in 2 seconds.
Well, I think that's the point is like you read all the fucking avenues that you are possible. But anyway.
It's just not exciting though. I don't know. I was always disappointed whenever I played those. I was always like, I don't know if this is the ending I wanted, or I don't know. It just felt
now they have them with TV shows on Netflix.
Yep.
So here we have a fake dummy scare.
Did you ever play that Netflix game? TV show?
What? Not a mafia mummy.
Choose Your Own Adventure
Dummy.
Netflix show they did.
We talking about Black
This
Mirror?
gangster dummy is like maybe my favorite part. He's so weird and dumb.
So it's interesting because there's Night of the Living Dummy 1.
Uh-huh.
And then there's Night of the Living Dummy 2. And in Night of the Living Dummy 2, there's a dummy that beats Slappy. And then in this movie,
Slappy's back.
Slappy's back, but once again, it has to be a dummy to beat Slappy again. And then after this movie, there's Bride of the Living Dummy.
There's what?
And spoilers, Slappy's bride defeats him too.
Whoa.
Spoilers, I haven't seen that one.
Slappy.
Spoilers.
So, is like the only way to beat a dummy is with a
another
dummy.
dummy, yeah.
Slappy is like 1 in 3 in these stories. He's not a good record.
And yet
Always
he's one of the faces of the whole franchise, bro. This stupid fucking dummy. And it really annoys me. It always annoyed me, this Goosebumps TV show Slappy Dummy, because he doesn't look like a dummy. He looks like an animatronic.
No. I think actually, and now watching it again, like the dummy looks so much fucking creepier with that huge chunk missing. I almost wish that they didn't fix it.
That's one of the trivia plot holes in this apparently is that his facial break is like totally different than it is when it's broken in the second movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's supposed to have like
Oh,
his
no.
entire half of his face. I know.
The
There's no truth in
continuity.
this art.
There's no truth in this art.
You mean so in the second episode?
In Night of the Living Dummy 2,
Oh shit! Look who it is.
his face is completely bashed in half. Oh no, the chosen one.
Whoa,
Oh.
that was like an actually pretty creepy scene. He just wakes up to a fucking cow sniffing his face. That's terrifying.
Wait a second.
They're reminiscing on the pranks they played on him
Oh,
last
yeah,
summer.
yeah.
So wait a minute. They put him in a field?
They moved him in his sleep and put him
That's
out. in the
horrible.
field. That's not how you treat cousins.
I don't like that. No
Because
No
and though
wonder
it's
he's pissed.
it's weird. The whole episode they kind of treat it as like Zane is the crazy prankster,
Yeah.
but as the episode goes on, he's like pretty clearly not. I mean, he's kind of a prankster, but they're much worse to him than he ever is to them, as far as I can tell.
Mhm.
I don't know. Based on their dad being obsessed with ventriloquist dummies,
Yeah. That
I'll
already...
just say that their entire rubric for human interaction is probably just totally off kilter because of that.
I want to respect people's hyperfixations, but I'm sorry, dummies are just, it's weird, man. It's weird. And I've always found
I always think of that, like, my favorite scene in a movie with a ventriloquist is in Big Fish, that guy in, I guess it's Vietnam, that's like performing a dummy routine in front of like listless faces of the Viet Cong, and it's the most awkward thing, and then he just gets ushered off stage, and it's like heavily implied that they just murdered him for performing so badly. It's like, yeah. And the way he does the dummying is so
Like,
hilarious.
it's to the point where like I will never understand how there was an entire stand-up comedian that got famous doing
Jeff Dunham
yes
Dunham.
doing
Yeah.
racist
ventriloquist
dummies.
I just was like,
Yikes.
yeah. Is he still around? He's still
Yeah.
doing
How's his face all fixed?
That stuff, yeah.
Jeff Dunham is huge internationally.
Yeah.
Even though he has
Wow.
like all these racist dummies, the international community loves it. They're like, yeah, give me the zombie
I
suicide bomber.
I think his fans will argue with you that he's subvert. I don't care. I think
Yeah,
it's
whatever.
so creepy. And
Anyway, Goosebumps.
It's so unfunny. No, this is about dummies. I'm talking about dummies. I
Okay.
don't approve of ventriloquist dummies.
Yeah.
Damn, look at that drip on Hayden. Hayden, his character is still stylish. He could wear
The
this
camera,
today.
the fucking old school
It's come back.
90s camera, the 90s camera around the neck.
He looks like he's going camping.
Back the
He
fishing
looks like a
jacket
tourist.
style. When are they bringing that back?
It's coming. So this is the first time in canon we've seen Anakin's father.
Wow.
Interesting. He's bald.
So the show was filmed in Canada, so that's why they hire all the Canadian actors.
Okay.
Yes, that makes sense.
That also, kind of explains the sort of like the not so great special effects in the show sometimes.
Right.
It was just cheap.
Canadian kids TV.
It's just cheap.
Right.
Hayden looks amazing. This is what he would have looked like as a Padawan
It's true.
training.
Right. Yeah.
This is crazy.
This is what could have been with episode 1. They could have just had him.
Yeah, and then just waited like
He would have been too old for the training.
This is the only reason we're watching this episode
Yeah.
is to marvel at Hayden.
The life of the chosen one before he became a Jedi.
Yeah. And I feel bad because I feel like these other kids, like, unfortunately, no disrespect, and with all the peace and love to these actors, these kids were not ready to act on TV.
Yeah, right.
it's children's like you
Yeah.
don't understand the goose. I don't know. if you could call a single Goosebumps actor.
Yo, this is Night of the Living Dummy 3.
It doesn't
Okay?
matter.
Fucking Marlon
Prestige
Brando.
project, bro.
It doesn't matter. It's like
I feel like I've seen the little boy before somewhere, but I looked him up and like he literally has been in almost nothing. So
yeah.
I guess he just looks like a '90s child actor.
A lot of these shows, they have these actors that were like in one episode and just disappeared. Like they scrubbed out. They didn't want to do it. You know.
Yeah,
it wasn't...
they probably saw this episode and cringed so hard they died. Fatality.
Insane. Oh no, the dad jokes.
But
And they all laugh. That's the most unrealistic part of this episode. Is that they all laugh
funny.
at the insane fun. No, bro.
So one of the
Zane is the only normal one. He didn't laugh.
Thank you,
Yeah.
George. That's exactly what I was thinking. He is the only normal one.
He kind of is. Like, yeah. Like, who does this? Like, pranking is one thing, but dude, this is like traumatizing a poor child.
Slight Jason reference. Watch
They
out.
love it.
Yo, and look at him. He just gives in to his rage.
Yep.
I know, right? He's already giving into his rage.
Primed for the dark side.
He was just that's him. He's imagining those are fucking sand people, and he's fucking decapitating them with a lightsaber.
Hate sand.
So some
Tusken
differences.
Raiders. Sorry.
So
I should
differences from the book.
No, they also call them sand people.
No, I know, but I think that's like evolved over time into like that's sort of kind of a slur in the universe.
It does sound racist.
Right. I mean, yeah. Like
Yeah.
it does.
I guess, yeah, a cult, like in the lore, maybe.
Yeah, like the way that Gypsy is, you know?
So
Well, again, it's a fictional show, so I'm not.
No, right. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I get what you're saying in the lore. Okay.
Dani would just like to say
Not in real life, no.
for indigenous Tuscan rights.
Yeah, man.
It's for Tuscan rights.
We got so close with Book of Boba Fett, but I digress.
Some differences between the book and the TV special.
Oh yeah.
Zane actually finds out that Slappy is alive and is actually in on the adventure and more friendly with his cousins, and actually helps them get rid of Slappy in the book.
Whoa.
By the end
I
of the
like
book,
that. I mean that actually makes more sense even for this episode, but because he's clearly like the only normal person, like you're saying.
in the book, he never discovered Slappy was alive and caught the kids with the dummies, assuming they were behind everything.
Oh wow.
Rocky's design in the book and episode differ greatly. In the book, Rocky is depicted wearing a red and white striped shirt and blue jeans. In the episode, he's wearing a pinstripe suit and fedora reminiscent of a 90s, 30s gangster. Rocky's role is expanded in the episode.
Rocky's the gangster dummy?
Yeah.
In the book, Zane's dad stays over too and gets messed with. In the episode, he gets cut out, just drops him off.
Yeah, I mean, why would the dad sleep over?
I remember thinking like that the obvious ending for the episode is for the parents to come home and just assume that it's all been the kids playing pranks and like punish them all. But I think in the episode they actually like clean everything up before they get back or something.
Well, so they don't know.
Yeah, so like it's like nothing happened to the parents.
In the original book, R.L. Stein never named their mom. It was just Mrs. Odell's mom. But this show was like, nah. Her name is Odell. She can be Patty Odell. every Odell is obviously a Patty.
Her name is Patty Odell. Her name is Patty.
When they created the R.L. Stein dummy for the intro, they were unsure if they should include his mole, fearing R.L. Stein would be offended, but he ended up loving the mole.
Yeah. It's actually more offensive, I think, in a way, to not put the mole there.
This was the 6th and final special that aired prime time on Fox.
Prime time on Fox.
Fox Kids.
Wow.
They thought that this was of such superior quality that it was an 8 o'clock time slot.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, it's just there was a time.
It was hot.
No, but it was also, remember, at the time there was competing family entertainment slots, and Disney, ABC had it on lock because they had ABC Family Night, and that was like everybody watched that, and that's when they would put a lot of the Disney movies that you couldn't get because you didn't have.
Well, and also, Are You Afraid of the Dark was getting kind of big with Snick and shit, like.
Yeah.
So that was like a direct.
And then there was the 13 Nights of Halloween. There were all these like things that they aired.
Well, I know I didn't quite. Yeah, right.
Oh, man.
Breathe in
Literally.
and breathe out.
Isn't this?
You're both guilty until proven innocent. Isn't this a democracy?
How is it a democracy?
It's a dumb.
Where's Zane?
There he is.
What's up?
Now, what are the odds? Like, if you were gonna take bets in 1998 that one of these people would be in Star Wars?
I would say the dad.
Yeah, I'd assume it would be the dad is gonna voice some like Admiral Akbar or some bullshit.
Right. Or the dummy.
Slappy is an Ewok. The same actor. It could happen.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. The actor.
Mr. J, who would you like to see in Star Wars in this cast?
Hayden looks just so genuinely traumatized every time something weird happens. Like his whole face crumbles. It's just so funny to me because he's dressed like a little like bug keeper. He looks like a Pokemon.
Oh man, that would be amazing if you had done.
He looks like a suburban dad that's going on a safari and doesn't really know how to dress for a safari.
He just needs a little hat
and a fanny pack. Or does he have one? I think he does.
Oh no! They put corn on the
He does have a fanny pack.
Madness!
What a terrible thing!
No,
I actually like this. It's creepy in a very weird, specific way.
It is because who does this?
Right, exactly.
George, have you ever committed savage pranks like putting corn on a candelabra?
The pranks in this show just remind me of New Girl and how.
Oh my God! Yes, Winston.
Never knows how much or how little to prank. Like it's never a normal.
Do you understand? Do you understand how blown away I was by the reveal of Winston's final prank? And like, he fucking gets them to move on with their lives with his final, most insane prank ever.
Yes, it's madness.
It's amazing. I love that show.
The way that Zane took off running.
Yeah, man. Again, the most normal person.
What?
So the parents are really holding the summer camp over their heads.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, man. That's kind of fucked up.
What? Oh, are these?
Did you guys go to summer camp? I never went to summer camp.
At the summer camp?
No, this is just.
You know,
this is what
you know what's great?
upper middle class white kids did. They went to summer camp, and it was the best. My mom wanted to put me in summer camp. She just never could afford it. Like, we could never afford it. It was too expensive. But like,
what if these kids go to summer camp and then they get killed by Jason Voorhees?
The only summer camp I could ever go to, I went to Jamaica, and there was like an arts like school / it was tutoring and stuff. Ooh. And that was it. But and that was mostly just for me to get like math help because I was so bad at math.
Math camp.
But I also did like arts and singing and stuff like that. We did different things. But yeah, like here, no way. Couldn't afford it ever.
Wait, now we get to the big reveal of the episode. The fucking climax of part 1.
Is it the climax? Is this already like almost over?
Is this almost the cliffhanger, right?
Yeah.
This is gonna,
it ends on a cliffhanger, right?
It's gonna blow every.
Yeah, it's a 2-parter. Of course it does.
We were the prankers. We are gonna ruin Zane's life. How would these pranks ruin Zane's life? I don't understand. Is Zane gonna get into cryptocurrency as an adult because of the results of these pranks? How is this gonna ruin his life? Oh, but Zane was gonna outprank them, biatch.
Yo, why is Zane laughing holding a knife? That's creepy.
I
know what the ultimate prank is. I'll kill their entire family. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, murder, the ultimate prank. That's our new catchphrase.
Oh, and Slappy's not going to take too kindly to the disrespecting of puppets. Do you think Slappy...
His little run!
Yo!
Part 2.
It's funny how, like...
That's no dummy, that's a man.
Yeah. Nothing really happens in this episode.
There's definitely a guy in there.
The scariest thing was the corn.
It's really funny to see the fucking super obvious difference between when it's a puppet and when it's a guy in a mask.
This is so freaky. He
was like tiny before.
Yeah, he breathes into people. Yeah, he breathes. Apparently, he brings them to life by breathing smoke from the bong of destiny into their mouths.
Crazy boss. Ha 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 ha.
To be continued. Okay, so we need to pause.
I completely understand how this would terrify children, though, just by virtue of them being so creepy. Just creepy.
Okay. So now we're pausing
on the black part.
So where are you? Where is your thing now, Mr. J?
Just on the, how it goes to commercial break. It's like the black.
Okay, so now
right, so black.
We'll be coming back in the next episode, and it should start with Slappy's face.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me see.
Let me cue that up.
I'm gonna start on Slappy's face.
What do you mean?
No.
It started with the house.
Wait, mine starts with the girl's face.
Okay, girl's face. I got girl's face.
Girl's face.
Oh, skip intro. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got house. Okay, I got a house.
I got house.
Okay, I got a house and Zane mowing the yard. Okay.
Zane mowing the yard. Press play.
Wait, what? So wait, you did skip intro?
Yeah.
Okay. And then okay.
Okay. So to resync with us, you should have a wide shot of the house in part 2 of Night Living Dummy 3. Cows are mooing. We're gonna press play in 3, 2, fun, boom.
Cows
here we go.
Mowing the yard as his cousin.
Oh man, that's the same lawnmower.
We have that lawnmower.
I've never actually seen a manual lawnmower in person.
It's actually really nice. We have one. I love it.
Yeah.
I was thinking, oh no, they must be so hard to use. They're really not.
Yeah.
If you keep them well maintained, they're actually pretty convenient.
Yeah, I mean, if you sharpen the blades.
No, but even then, it's like the blade lasts a long time. You just have to keep it getting wet, and you don't leave it outside. They're really effective. People are kind of
No.
love convenience, so they like those like heavy but like electric mowers
Right.
or gas mowers.
Just think how creepy the scene in Sinister would have been with a manual lawnmower.
Well, that's not, obviously.
No, that wouldn't work. That
Yeah,
wouldn't work at
no.
all.
Oh no, he's slowly rolling towards.
So here
I love how the dad would kind of basically look normal if it weren't for his glasses and his bow tie.
But
well,
he
he's
wants
a
to
short
look
king too. He's got a tall
He
wife.
is a short
bro.
Yeah,
She must love some ventriloquist jokes.
Yep.
That
she
girl-
loves those dad puns,
He
man.
loves
We saw.
that jokes.
that woman is satisfied. You can tell because
How did they not notice all the dummies running around in the background?
Because it's children's television, George. Dummy in the window.
This actually
Why?
must
That's
be
just
sort
funny
of
to
a
me.
difficult genre. Like
Yeah.
how to make something scary to scare kids, but not too scary.
But not
to
too.
traumatize
Yeah. Yeah.
It must be sort of an interesting line to walk.
Yeah, for sure.
they're playing backgammon. Well,
Yeah, like so
what all
many
the cool
children
kids at
of the
school are playing.
90s.
So many children love
The,
backgammon.
the craze of backgammon was sweeping the nation with children in the 90s.
1988.
Well, maybe it was in Canada.
Oh, yeah, true.
That's true. We know nothing about these people's culture.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no! Dummy hanging from the freaking fan. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
So it's interesting that this movie is basically
What are you talking
like
about?
The Boy Who Cried Wolf.
Yeah, like over and over. I was just thinking that this whole movie is just other people blaming each other for the things that supernatural dummies are doing.
Once again,
How did they get that dummy in
How
there?
did the father get access to supernatural dummies? Is this just a coincidence?
No. So Slappy has a little card on him
Oh.
that when you read it,
Oh.
does the magic spell and brings life to Slappy.
So who read the card?
He read the card
The
always
girl-
magically appears in like Slappy's pocket,
Oh, okay.
and then
They just read
and then
it.
once you fix Slappy and read the incantation,
Understood.
Then he brings other dummies to life.
That is the lore. All right, got it.
you got Slappy problems.
So remember, kids, never read a card that you get out of a dummy's pocket.
Yeah, right? Like,
It is a mistake.
Yeah, never read aloud a foreign language.
Yes, perfect. Yes, thank you.
Well, you just don't know. It's foreign. So,
yeah.
Why does he always have his top button buttons?
Who?
Zane, Hayden Christensen.
Because that's his way of dressing. That is his fashion.
It's
he's
nice.
a nerd. It's a subtle indication that he's a nerd.
Exactly.
He's stuffy.
He likes cameras, and he reads books about conquering your fear, and he wears a utility fishing vest. He is a nerd. And that is why they put him out to pasture, literally.
Whoa, the chosen one has these buttocks.
Zane is gonna
I would love to
go
see
and be like a
Anakin Skywalker.
hot nerd. He's gonna be a hot nerd, and they're gonna be like, why did we ever make fun of our cousin? He's your cousin, right?
Yeah.
The switching between the dummy and the person,
little
is
child.
so hilarious.
It's just a child too.
The person is so much thicker than the dummy.
Yep. And it's definitely a kid, and I can tell because
Yeah,
they hold
obviously.
their hands. Like they
Yeah,
hold
right.
their little pinkies like a little kid doing a funny
And back to the dummy.
Seamless transition.
Seamless. It's perfect.
I wonder if one of the kid actors is playing the dummy under the suit. Maybe
I wonder, I wonder if
Why?
I don't know if we've seen all of them together in one scene yet. I guess
No, I don't
when he
think
was
so, right?
What I don't get is
I think when he was chasing him,
Yeah.
there was a scene where they were all together.
Oh, maybe. Okay.
what I don't get is why did
Zane
Slappy
said, "You're all on your own."
Yeah, he's like, fuck this.
Why did Slappy become the face of the franchise?
Because he was popular.
Like, I don't get it.
I
Like,
guess. Yeah, it
not
must
that
have been.
menacing.
That's why he's a
He has
little.
his own book series now.
Also, the thing too is
Slappy World.
Slappy was really good because he could make jokes. And so
I mean, it's probably one of the more original concepts in Goosebumps. A lot of it is like other horror tropes, but this is kind of like
isn't this just Chucky?
Idea.
He is.
I mean, yeah.
He is like the child's version of Chucky. He also like can make a lot of punny jokes, which kids like. So that was a way to add comedic, sort of like release comedic tension into the shows. And yeah, even in the movie, it's like, and maybe R.L. Stine liked him. Maybe he was like one of his favorite characters.
Yeah, maybe. It feels like it's like way too easy to defeat this dummy here. Like they just trapped it in a box instead of running away from it.
A good companion to this would be the new Goosebumps movies they just recently did with Jack Black.
I need to see that.
Yeah.
We
What?
The first one was, I liked the first one. It was
the first Goosebumps movie.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty good.
It was pretty good. It's a good.
But
movie
he doesn't look like R.L. Stine though.
Yeah,
well,
but he's Jack Black, So I'll cast Jack Black as anybody.
Exactly.
He's missing the mole.
Jack Black this summer as Martin Luther King.
Oh Lord!
Yo.
Not Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King's dad.
Now that just reminds me.
Martin Luther
reminds me of that movie. Remember the movie where they made the Swede tapes? What is the name of that?
Be Kind,
Be
Rewind.
Kind, Rewind.
Be Kind, Rewind.
Oh,
where they
yes.
have to explain racism to Danny Glover. Oh no! That movie is so funny.
That's a great movie. That's Michelle Gondry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Underrated classic.
So good.
Why do they have a whale as their weather vane?
A whale? You
They're-
mean
Because they're chasing after their white whale, which is the perfect ventriloquist routine.
But they're living in a prairie. There's no whales.
living in a prairie?
Just was fucking thinking that.
Ew.
Whoa, okay, that's pretty creepy.
Yeah, I don't like
That's
that.
creepy.
Oh, you're a jerk, Slappy.
Fuck that. This
If he pukes,
motherfucker
fuck.
just barfed up a frog.
How did he just disappear?
Because he's
Because
crazy.
magic.
That dark magic, bro.
He's just, yeah, it's right there.
He walked up the wall.
Whoa,
He walked up the walls? Yo, he's Spider-Man.
Holy
Why did he have to bash in the vent instead of just like taking it off the wall?
Oh no! He predates.
Oh no, he's taking his
on
soul.
The chosen one.
Oh no,
This
no,
is what's so
he's
disturbing
making
to me.
him a dummy.
I don't understand how he can do this. He's a living boy.
It's a reverse Pinocchio, bro.
That's,
He's Shang Tsung.
that's how powerful he is. And here comes our favorite scene.
Oh, this is so good.
I love this so much.
Here, the
Hayden
full
Christensen's "I'm a dummy" face in this scene.
I'm gonna
It's
tell
coming
you,
up. He's coming up. We got to
if I
point it out
walked
for people.
into the room of someone's in someone's house and it was full of things like this, I would set it on fire and run away.
Yeah. It's thundering outside. This is perfect.
Oh,
Yes,
no.
it is. Oh no! I love how they caught his perfectly
Here
pensive
it comes.
sad face is the best.
Is it really Zane? Is it?
Wouldn't.
Let's look at his soul.
Let's look at his soul. They caught his like eyebrows.
Yo, how?
Look like
that
paper
prop-
mache.
Eyebrows are perfect.
Whoever kept
It's
that
perfect.
Hayden,
Ah, there he is!
Yeah, dude.
whoever kept that Hayden dummy prop, that's like the best prop.
That's probably worth millions.
I know. Yeah. It's kind of great on his part too. Like to know, like I'm sure that they directed him like make this expression all the time,
Oh
and
my
then we'll
God.
make the dummy. There it is again.
I don't understand why they switch between him.
Yeah,
and
why?
Dani. I don't get it.
To build the sense of dread, bro.
Okay.
He's transforming.
I mean, it does kind of give you the indication of like, oh, it's actually him, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe they thought it was too
Eyebrows gave it
scary as
away.
Hayden
the little
as
sad
a
brows
dummy.
give it away to me.
Yeah. Well, no, but and like it could also be like, oh, maybe that's how they see him, and that's why they know that it's him, you know, or they're or it's just like a cue that they're seeing that it is actually him.
That makes sense.
But it's still hilarious.
Just cut it together.
Yeah. Because you're right. Like, why else would they do that switch? Like, why not just
like I have to say, what if it was a production issue in which they thought we're not gonna have to build a dummy for Hayden. Let's just like paint his face and see if he can pull it off. And then they filmed some scenes and they're like, this looks terrible. And then they're like, okay, we got to build a dummy. But then they couldn't build it in time and they only could get a couple shots or something happened. And so then they had to intercut
cut it in
the dummy and Hayden. Or maybe this was a joke and then Hayden had to go and film it.
I mean, I don't know. This was a special on primetime in Fox. I have a feeling like they had the budget for a dummy and knew that they could make one. And they just did this for some other reason.
Some other inexplicable reason.
Yeah. I mean, the thing that I came up with is the only thing I can think of as to why they would do that.
So they're digging up Slappy's chest so that they can find the card, I think.
Right, so they can read the thing or read it backwards. I don't know
So
why
if you read it again,
backwards was the way to go.
Because that's the classic kid.
So if you read it again, he'll die.
Well, that's what they think.
They said they think you have to read it backwards to reverse the curse.
The white man's logic.
Right.
So here Slappy's sitting like creepy as hell. Like
the dummy design is actually really good, I think. They're all like so creepy.
They are. They're very creepy to me.
And I guess mask design too, because I guess I don't know if the Zane dummy is him in a mask or if it's a dummy, but like there's also, you know, the mask, Slappy's mask obviously is really creepy.
The place where you see the seams is that only 2 of the dummies move. You know what I mean?
Right.
If they all moved, it would be really, really crazy.
That would be, I mean, maybe they might have not had quite the budget for that, but that would have been super cool if they did.
Yeah.
And I like the sequel evolvation of, you know, first movie, 1 dummy.
Yes.
Second book, 2 dummies.
Second book, second movie.
Third book, lots of dummies.
Too many
all
dummies.
The dummies.
Fourth book, wife dummy.
I wonder if all of the dummies come to life in the book. Do they?
I think that's the gist of it, based on the cover.
Because they kind of come to life here, don't they?
Yeah, I think they're all supposed to be alive.
Oh no!
Like Shake or something.
All they had to do to defeat him was push him down.
Yeah, man.
This is a very Star Warsian ending. Because, you know, they try to use this dark magic to beat Slappy. But it's not.
What? I love how he just stands there telling them not to do this instead of like attacking them.
Because it's a joke. It's not going to work. It's bullshit.
Oh, I think he had a heart attack.
It's
Yeah,
a false
that's right.
finish.
Oh yeah, the falsy.
It's just Slappy twisting the knife. Give them a false sense of hope
Genius.
Good night, sweet prince.
so that you can pull it away.
He's so evil.
The slap. So
Yo,
You
that
just got
didn't
slapped.
work.
Cold-blooded, dude.
one of the
You just got slapped.
He just got slapped. I would like to see a prank show with Slappy. Just yeah, it'll just be
Don't
like
give
you
me
got
ideas.
slapped.
Show, a
Don't
game
let them
show version.
nostalgia mine anymore.
A game show version of Slap Bet from How I Met Your Mother.
So here, Slappy professes, "You are my slaves,"
Oh my goodness.
and that I think is his ultimate dream: is to
Enslave
So
humanity.
this is like a
leave men and make
BDSM
puppets out of
thing.
them.
I think so. He's got a lot of issues.
Now, just like in Return of the Jedi, they appeal to Rocky's love, and they tell Rocky that he's a part of this family, and that he doesn't have to be on the dark side with Slappy.
Rocky, you're a part of this family.
And Rocky can either choose to be just Slappy's bitch, or the most valued puppet of this entire household.
Wow. The pathos.
And Rocky makes the selfless decision. He knows
Yeah.
that if he beats Slappy, that his autonomy is gone.
It's true.
Yeah, man.
The
Giving
love,
up his humanity.
Oh,
the
punch
love will
the
remain.
Whoa, he got socked.
Okay, see, look, watch, pay attention.
Fight.
That
Oh my
kid
God.
is never in the same. Oh, he's never in the. Oh, was he in the shot?
It's they hired a second kid.
They probably, yeah, it's
I
some
know.
kid.
This is
One of the
Canada, they
crew
got
members' kids.
This is Canada. They got kids.
Dummy is the best. That face and the eyebrows. Oh my God. I love that's like my favorite dummy right there. That old man that looks like fucking I don't know.
Oh,
if
is
it's
that a fireman carry?
But whichever one of them it is.
Put an F5.
Oh,
Oh, out the window.
Oh.
damn.
And then, like the Emperor Palpatine, Slappy needs to get struck by lightning
Oh,
and fall down a shaft
I think Rocky has the high ground.
to end him forever.
Don't let J.J. Abrams take over this.
It's
franchise.
over, Slappy.
Boom!
Boo.
And he explodes. I love
Is
it.
that how lightning works?
Yeah, that's totally how lightning works. It hits a thing that's made out of wood and makes it explode.
It's that was Jesus
All I gotta
sending
say,
down a lightning bolt.
all I gotta say is that people in movies really they cannot be insured. There's nobody insuring them. Everything they own explodes so easily.
I know, right?
Look, the whale weather vane. It's crazy.
Oh, there you go.
Why would you have a whale? I don't get it.
Cause
What is the symbolism?
And the whale is facing west, for what it's worth. Oh, possible.
Oh, he's gonna come back.
is that what we're doing here? We're analyzing the random weather vane that probably was just at the house.
That's what we do. That's what this podcast is.
Oh,
I want to see
they
Slappy
love
return in a
Rocky,
cane
their
mask.
Creepy doll.
He's a hero.
He's a hero. Is he still alive?
No.
He's got to be. Look, it's gonna move.
Is there going to be a wink or
There's no
something?
reason.
Yeah, come on.
He's not alive.
Give us a wink.
He's alive. Dang it!
No.
I feel like I've seen this girl in something else.
I think they all just have those kinds of faces.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Because I don't think she's been in anything either.
Really.
They just look like 90s child actors. There's a certain look.
Find us a 90s child.
We're gonna
actor.
look her up.
What do you mean? You know what I mean.
I looked her up. She hasn't done barely anything.
Okay.
Oh,
She just got the bangs.
And
Yeah, right.
Weather.
Those 90s kid
Your
bangs.
father is
Yeah, man.
obsessed with ventriloquism, dude. It's crazy.
finally, Zane is dressed normal.
Much. Yeah, right?
What?
But
He went through a transformation.
Anything
Oh,
but
no.
Dark
Oh,
side
fucking
comes through.
exorcist.
my favorite
This
thing
shit.
is how
Oh
the
my God.
person who picked
What
it
is-
up doesn't even look to say hello, doesn't even wave, just like stands there. Like you can't be looking because you'll notice your son's head.
We don't
turn
even
360
see them.
degrees.
So Zane evil?
Oh, 2 puns.
Arlstein looks so tired.
All the puns.
He looks like he's like about to take a nap.
That's because he's been
Bye,
busy
bye,
writing.
bye.
And we end with the sadistic laughing as Arlstein.
Really? Nobody laughs at my NSYNC joke? That was pretty good. That was fun. Good stuff.
Thank you for that beautiful reenactment, Dani.
You're welcome. You was beware, you're in for a scare.
And that was our commentary track for Scare the Kids Day for Wunda Halloween-a-thon.
That was super fun.
That
That's
was
cool.
That was the one.
Wow, look, they really made Slappy like the head. Look, they even have in the art from the Netflix streaming, Slappy is prominently featured in a graveyard.
He's the franchise, bro.
He is, apparently, yeah.
The franchise.
Why?
If you're gonna do
How many other... Is this the only one that got as many books in the series as it did?
I think so.
Because there's 4.
So. I know.
How many other? Yeah.
I know Night of the Haunted Mask, I think, got a couple sequels.
Yeah, I think
thought it was only 2.
2. Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure if it was 2 or 3. But I don't think any of them's gotten 4, has it? I can't look anything.
Slappy has the
I think
most.
he's brought back the monsters in other series though.
Yeah.
Slappy has the most because he has all of his Night of the Living Dummy books. And then he has another book called Slappy Tales of Horror. Slappy's Tales of Horror. Released in 2007.
Is that like him and he's the crypt keeper telling you stories?
I think so.
That sounds awesome. Man, every time I think about Tales from the Crypt, it makes me miss Tales from the Crypt. I wish that HBO or somebody could get the rights or whatever the fuck they have to do to get Tales from the Crypt streaming somewhere. What?
I thought that they
wasn't it originally on HBO?
I think so.
Yeah, it was. It was originally that was like one of the original HBO prestige, water cooler shows,
Yeah, and it was like really good and really scary.
It was actually scary. There's a couple of those episodes that stuck with me.
There's an episode directed by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Of Tales from the Crypt.
Whoa. We got to do that next.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not, you can't even I don't think they even have DVDs of it. I don't think there's anywhere you can watch it.
You sure? Really?
I looked for it.
Sure it's not a DVD?
There's got to be a DVD. It's got to be some rights issue with the music or something that keeps it from something. It's got to be something.
I couldn't find it anywhere, but I would love to be able.
I wonder.
Amazon has the complete Tales from the Crypt DVD.
Oh, they do?
And DVD format.
No Blu-rays, just DVD.
$7.89.
Yeah.
They have that, so it exists.
Yeah.
Have they put it into Blu-ray? Is the question.
I don't think so.
They have.
I doubt it.
And that deserves to be remastered.
Yep.
I think so. I think it deserves a reboot. How cool would a Tales from the Crypt reboot be?
That would be pretty sweet, but not as sweet as.
Didn't they do that on Shudder?
Not a Living Dummy 5.
No, yeah.
Creep Show.
Creep Show. That's
Creep Show, yeah.
They did Creep Show.
Yeah, so they just released it on DVD in 2017, and they still haven't talked about uploading it at all.
Oh wow.
Blu-ray. But that's part of the problem is because there's such a de-emphasis on physical media now that I wonder if I don't think that it's worth it, which sucks because it's just there's so much lost material every year.
It doesn't really even make sense. I mean, like you were saying, Steven, right? You've gotten around shit like that with like Dawson's Creek. They had to edit out the amazing intro song of every episode and put that shitty one in.
No, I can't.
It doesn't make sense that they don't have that they don't have Tales from the Crypt on HBO Max. Like
I
that
will.
would be a perfect thing to have.
I suffered through that because
Ugh.
the original Roswell series, they did that to the original Roswell series. Like
Yeah.
Buffy was lucky enough that they got the rights, and I think it's also because they had so many of their really infamous songs. They actually had the live performers in the show, so
Oh
they
wow.
like gave the permission already.
Right. Right.
But with Roswell, it was a travesty. I watched it on streaming, and I got so angry that apparently there's actually like I will call them those who have the media on their computers and share them with others.
Yeah.
Goodwill. There are people who literally have edited back all of the music that was removed, because Roswell's one of the worst. Like I'm talking about entire emotional beats ruined because they took the so like if you were a fan of that show and you watched it and you remember the song and you watch it again on streaming, it's like they're trying to change your memory of it. It's awful.
I also imagine that, like, even if you haven't, that you're like, what is this song choice?
You might no, if you haven't seen it, you might not care, because they basically replaced a lot of the music with sort of generic things, but like just generic band songs that you're like sad here or like whatever. But if you were a fan and you watched it week to week, like you notice and you're like, oh my god. You have to get it on DVD again. You have to get it on physical media. That's the thing. It's on the physical media. It's just not on the Anyway, Goosebumps.
So the lesson for today, kids, is be like Mr. J and get physical media.
Collect physical media, guys. It's actually important.
It's important.
You will lose things, and
will.
We're in a
what
world
was the thing that just happened recently that some service like cleared out an entire library and everyone? What was it?
Just got rid. Yeah, there was a big merger with Discovery and WB, and they just cleaned out a bunch of animated shows. They'll never be seen again. It was another service though that like cleared out a bunch of stuff, and like things that people had purchased had disappeared. Oh, I don't know that story. I know
it's not a very well known one, but it's one that a few people had heard about it on Twitter, that people were like who paid money for digital movies.
Well,
like
we need sources, Derek. We can't just.
If I could use my phone right now, I would look it up, but I can't.
With you. I'm kidding.
I don't know. But yeah, I can't look it up.
Mr. J, do you have a favorite Goosebumps episode or book?
I just remember. I think I read a couple of books when I was younger, but I think I can't remember if the one that I remember most was the. I don't know if it was a grasshopper or something.
Oh yeah, like the one where
the kid gets turned into a grasshopper.
No. The big grasshopper, because it's like a studio and then all the things come to life or something like that. I think is that book.
It sounds like
I can't remember because I read it like so many years ago.
I always thought the ones with the giant insects are always the worst ones.
My favorite is the haunted mask, because I found that really creepy, because I always remember the description of how the mask changed his face.
Yeah.
He was like all messed up, and so that one always creeped me out.
Yeah, for me it was that one, and Say Cheese and Die. I always found really creepy. Like you take pictures of people and then they come out and they're like dying or like, all fucking weird and shit. That always creeped me out.
My favorite was always Escape from Horrorland, where like a family thinks they're going to a theme park, and then the theme park they end up at is Horrorland, and it's run by monsters. And
it's like Itchy and Scratchy Land.
Yeah, and they have to learn that they're actually the ones that are the attraction at Horrorland and not the monsters. And the episode is pretty decent, but it doesn't quite capture the the grandness that the book can portray of Horrorland.
Yeah, totally. None of the episodes had the budget to capture the
imagination of R.L. Stine.
So this has been your episode. Mr. J, any final thoughts before we head out? And you're frozen?
Oh no.
Yeah, it's pouring rain where I am, so I'm surprised.
Yeah, me too.
Right now. And Mr. J is
Can
frozen.
you guys hear me? I think I got
Yeah.
frozen.
Now?
Oh, okay. I have to get closer to the router because
Any final thoughts before the internet curses us?
Goosebumps. I don't know.
Nailed it.
Nailed.
D-Rock, final thoughts?
Support physical media.
Wow. Dani, final thoughts?
These are the best.
I second the support physical media, and yeah, Goosebumps is cool.
Tweet us at Wunderblog.
Reboot Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah.
Tweet us at
Reboot
Wunderblog
Goosebumps.
or at Wundercast. Check us out on TikTok at Wundercast. Check us out on YouTube, Wundercast Productions. And remember, kids, if your father is obsessed with something, it may come alive and try to kill you or replace you.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Just hope that it's not dummies.
Yeah.
Hey, Wunder. Hey, Wunder.
Wundercast? Give it up for Wundercast, man. What an adorable name.
You're listening to the Wundercast.
What's up, everybody? This is Jason David Frank, the Green Ranger. You're listening to Boondacast.
Subscribe to the Wundercast.